What's going on, yo? Little corny finger point to start us off here. How's it going? This is the Canada's not first, but one of Canada's most important events here, the Gaming Global Esports Federation Street Fighter V Global Qualifier for Istanbul Finals, happening on the 14th and 18th of the very special month of... Help me, Vince, please tag in. Hold on.
December. So it's happening December 14th through 18th. Introductions first. Of course, myself, Uncle Vince. They let me on the mic. I don't know why they decided to do that. But joining me is my boy,
Suplex
my boy Suplex joining me. I think we're gonna jump right into the match too, from the sounds of it.
I think players might have started early. I'm not quite sure, but as we kill time there. Oh, they're restarting. Okay.
Okay, they are restarting. Okay, yeah, we had a false start. Nice. The players got a little jumpy. They were ready to get into it. Yeah. So the first match it's a banger. So this entire bracket is stacked. So we've got CeroBlast representing the West Coast. We got our boy Ronnie from Memory Express, West Coast Fighters, representing Alberta. We got a couple other West Coast players I'm not familiar with, West Dance and Yopomo. But we got a ton of really top East Coast talent, which as an East Coaster myself, I got to represent my boys, my Digital Havoc crew. We've got Sayff, or also known as Sabor, one of the top ranked players on CFN from Canada. We've got DB Gen 13, really good Seth player from Toronto. We've got Joe Umerogan, who people know as for Akuma, has been playing Luke recently, so couldn't stay away from the top tier. We got Walnutcon, who actually recently won last week's Digital Havoc on Thursday with Rose, which was a first. That was a bit of an upset. And of course, we got the king of Digital Havoc himself, FluxWaveZ, coming in, and we always get the wild card, Cocky, bringing that Falk, a very rare character in Street Fighter V. But it sounds like these matches are about to get started here. I think the players are getting into the lobby, so we're going to kick this off in a minute. I'm very curious to see who Sayff decides to pick. I expect the Rose pick from Walnutcon, but we'll see.
Well, keep it interesting. Honestly, that is a huge grocery list of delicious matches we got going on here, because this is a representation from not only just East and West, but the entirety of Canada.
All right. Okay. Oh, okay. This is business. Okay. So for those who don't know, Sayff is known for his Urian. His Urian is super nasty. Probably, I would argue, probably the best Urian in East Coast. Maybe even the entirety of the country.
We'll get started here. It's a quick Verdashin, pulling out the space right away. Sayff not giving any pressure left. Hold up though. A quick grab to reverse it up. Sayff getting a pressure going on now. Momentum just getting started. But a call jump in. Walnutcon, not afraid yet. Projectile Wars this time. Ooh, the knees on in. Back in the screen. Who gained enough territory first? Let's see.
Yeah, and I've never seen this matchup before, so I'm not really sure how this matchup goes. But Rose typically likes to play from the distance, just outside her max range. And Urian, of course, once he's loaded up with the bar, has those mirrors. Is going to get right in there and set up. But Sayff didn't even need it there.
It's looking like a serious territory war right away, with both characters having really strong projectile games. And also really solid approach options with long-range tools.
Nice
anti-air. You never know how it's going to mix up.
Yo, optimal.
Already in the corner, just one interaction.
Oh, that was a nice anti-air twice in a row. But in the corner now, got some throw loops here. Yeah, went for the second one. Is he going to go for a third? He went for a third. Nah, there's not going to be a fourth. He's like,
gravity
is
loving Rose. Keep it going now. Back to Projectile Wars. Walnutcon EXing his way through.
So Walnutcon has to be really careful here. Sayff is using V skill 1, V skill 2, which is the armor. So he has one hit of armor. That definitely a good pick against Rose, because that means he can blow through fireballs with tackle. And that's exactly what he was looking for. If you notice, Walnut kind of started to think a little bit before throwing projectiles. Once he knew that Sayff had charged up with the V skill 2.
Right. Not to mention the way that Urian's actually using that counter projectile to not only absorb but also catch anti-airs and grounded approaches with the huge oval plasma, I want to call it.
Yeah, the charge fireball.
Yeah, charge fireball. It's looking really dominant already, because the way Rose has to play around it is looking to be quite disadvantageous for the pure fact that she seems to be supposed to be winning the fireball war, and yet is lost at what to really do against it, other than just EX and hope for the best. We'll see how they adapt, because Rose is definitely a character that can hold her ground very well in neutral, but with the character like Urien, one touch is all it takes to get you in a throw loop, get you in a bad situation in the corner, anything, right? The damage is just so high.
Yeah, so I think the players are just sorting through some miscommunication here. But yeah, very solid, as I kind of expected. Walnutcon's really good, though. Don't let that fool you. No, Walnutcon is a very solid player, but Sayff definitely, I would say, you know, if there were 3 players that I picked to win this tournament, potentially it's going to be FluxWaveZ, it's going to be Sayff, it's going to be CeroBlast. Those are my three picks. And not to discount Umerogan, he's definitely up there as well. But we'll have to see what happens. But I'm very curious. I don't know if CeroBlast is playing their match yet. She should be playing DB Gen 13. That's a match. Hopefully we'll get to see it on here. That potentially is a really good match for the stream here. So we'll see. But before we do that, it's 1-0 for Sayff here against Walnutcon.
We'll have to see the clap back here, because again, it's just one match of Street Fighter. Anything can happen in one match. And also, all that information you got from the first round, now it's time to show it and put it to use. There's a charge fireball coming out. Easily avoided this time, though.
Yeah, and Sayff definitely being pressured more by Walnutcon. Walnutcon definitely picking the pace since after the last match. Is going to want to keep this momentum up, keep up the fireball pressure, and really make Sayff make moves here. But he's got to be really careful, because Sayff is fully loaded now. Got that full V trigger there. The mirrors, that's going to be a big damage.
The reset too off the overhead. Holy!
Yep, what's up?
Oh, the moment you stand up is the moment you die.
Nasty. Nasty.
That's what we were saying earlier with Urien. Like, all it takes is one good interaction, and all of a sudden your health bar is gone and your stun bar is up.
I mean, Walnutcon played the first part of that round really well. Had control the entire time. But it is what it is with Urien. He gets more dangerous as the match goes on, so you really have to be cognizant of that V bar.
And like you're saying too, it's very apparent that Walnut is very into the game right now. They're awake, but you can only make so many good decisions before you make one wrong decision and you lose the game for it.
Yep. But Sayff has to be careful. Walnutcon's sitting on a full stick of butter.
Keeping it simple now. I like the way Sayff's trying to play a little bit more reserved here. And there's the confirm tackle! Right in the critical art. Yeah. Your health bar is melted.
Yeah, you know, if I was Walnutcon, I definitely was looking for that critical art to even up the match. But you know, as it happened, as you saw there, time sort of ran out. The opportunity didn't reveal itself. So unfortunately, it looks like Walnutcon is going to the lower bracket. Sorry, in the FGC losers bracket. Because we're not esports up in here today.
No, of course not.
But yeah, no, strong showing from Sayff, really as expected from a player of his caliber. But you know, definitely Walnutcon still has a life here in this tournament. Still can go through the lower bracket and make their way back into potentially grand finals.
Not to mention, like, yes, it's a really good showing to see not only how players can be very in tune with how they're trying to react to things in game and still, of course, be pressured out. But on top of that, a player of Sayff's caliber who's able to notice that they're overextending that much and say, you know what, I'm going to play it real slow, I'm going to chill out, just poke, and then when I get that one chance, it's done. It's done. Try and get
so it looks like we may have some delays. Wednesday night is a busy night for Street Fighter. So shout outs to my boy Casa, who's running the Casa Bunch tournaments. Sorry, my boy Bunch running the Casa tournaments tonight as well. That is a Wednesday night classic here in the East Coast. So it looks like the next match we were potentially going to get was CeroBlast versus DB Gen 13, but DB Gen 13 is apparently on deck for the Casa Bunch stream. So, you know, just want to make sure we respect it, but we're going to get a match up here very shortly. But let's talk about the Global Esports Federation It is an organization with ties all across the world here. We're really blessed to have an opportunity to work with the CEA here, which represents the Global Esports Federation here in Canada, to put this qualifier on. They are also doing qualifiers for Dota 2 and eSoccer. I don't know how popular that is here in North America, PUBG. But hosting that qualifiers for that. I know the other games are going into their regional qualifications very shortly. But for Street Fighter V, if you win here tonight, you go directly to Istanbul in December for the finals. And as I am told, it is 64 of the best from each region. So there are multiple regions. I think the U.S. has multiple regions. South America has multiple regions. Canada, unfortunately, only is counting as one region. So we are only unfortunately able to send one representative, but that representative, I think out of the pool that we have here, you've got the best of the best already. So we'll see who comes out on top tonight. But yeah, that's going to be an exciting tournament. That is happening December 14th through 18th in Istanbul. I'm excited for that. I'm curious to see, only because I know that there's a good chance I'm the one who's going to go as a representative of TGS. So I'm curious to see how that one comes out. And let's take a look at who is potentially coming up next here. And once again, if you guys are watching Street Fighter, let's talk a little bit about Street Fighter, about these players and how they've been doing. I know CeroBlast has been really dominating West Coast. I haven't been following West Coast Capcom Pro Tour. I don't know if you have Suplex, but I know that I'm not surprised if CeroBlast is in the first place or second place.
CeroBlast is currently in first place. Yeah,
Cero is in the first place, and Morty's in second.
Yeah, third right now, next to White.
Who's in second?
Yeah,
who's in second?
White Gun PC. Do you?
Oh, White Gun. White Gun's in second.
Yeah.
I remember that guy was a guy from Street Fighter 4, his Ibuki.
Okay, I was gonna ask if you knew him. Okay.
Yeah, no, of course I know who White Gun is.
Of course,
I know who he is because we always used to BM him and be like, "Yo, this Ibuki's a masher." But he's really good. Like even back then, he was really good. And I'm not surprised to see his name up there. He clearly has been playing. I'm looking forward to Street Fighter 6 to see where things go. Sarah's really strong in Street Fighter 5. Ken's really good in Street Fighter 6. So if she decides to stay with Ken, I definitely see a lot of success coming for her if she enjoys the game. So far, universally, between the fighting game players, it's been universally praised. So I'm really excited to see how all these players fare in Street Fighter 6 in the coming next 6 months.
Yeah, on the topic of Street Fighter 6, I do want to say thank you all for joining us. And I know it can be a bit of a downhill on the roller coaster to go from Street Fighter 6 to Street Fighter 5, but the competition is still hot and burning in this game. And I'm telling you, the players that have been competing in Street Fighter 5 are not done yet. This game is still living until the day Street Fighter 6 comes out. Until the years afterwards, Street Fighter 5 will still rock it.
Okay, so I think it sounds like we're going to get the DB Gen and CeroBlast match up on stream next.
Yes, Canada West, let's go. Okay. Not to mention a couple other shoutouts from Canada West that are top ranked right now. Bumbasnuff, Super Friends, Noodle, The Lowinator, Keto, West Dance. It's time. Out of the players that are in this bracket today, we definitely, like you said, have some of the best. We're lucky to have this kind of bracket.
Yeah. No, it's a good bracket. And yeah, I'm very curious to see how CeroBlast fares against DB Gen. It is unfortunately a cross-country connection, so it may be a little bit laggy. However, DB Gen has consistently been getting better. I watch them play in Digital Havoc every other week on Thursdays nights. And yeah, like the switch to Seth really helped. Does play Sagat. You might see Sagat. Probably, my guess, if it's against, playing against Cero, you want to bring your A game, it's probably going to be the Seth. But you never know. And Cero, I haven't seen her Ken in a while, but I know it is very good. So I'm very curious. And just a quick update. Looks like Umerogan sent West Coast Fighters Ronnie down to the lower bracket. So he is waiting in winner's semi for the winner of the CeroBlast DB Gen 13 match. So I think that's what we're getting up on stream here next.
Okay, sweet.
Yeah, that will be a really good match. I think either way, I think if Umerogan, DB moves on and takes on Umerogan, it's going to be a Digital Havoc Classic. It's a match that I've seen before, and if you've watched Digital Havoc, you've seen it before as well. If not, we're going to get CeroBlast versus Joe Umerogan, which is going to be a really good match.
Yeah, I'm waiting for that one right now. Those are some of our top seeds in this bracket right now. Ooh,
we're doing Flux and Sayff? Okay.
Ooh. Yeah, I'm looking forward to that now.
All right.
Flux being one of our grappler players.
So this is an East Coast matchup. Flux versus Sayff. These are probably two of the best players pound for pound in the East Coast. Unfortunate that they're going to face each other at this point in the bracket. It is winner semi, so the winner of this will go on to winners final. But it's tough because there's a lot of East Coast players in this bracket. There's a few West Coast players as well, but definitely not to disparage West Coast at all. I think the average level of player that is in this tournament from the East Coast is a little bit higher than the West Coast. So I definitely feel like, of the matches of the matchups that are there from the West Coast, I think CeroBlast is definitely a standout player from the West Coast, probably ahead above the rest.
Cero has been always a very, very high ranked player in the past and has shown amazing results throughout the CPT so far. But all it takes is just one good bracket, such as one of these, and all of a sudden you're in Istanbul.
Yeah, this matchup is going to be good. I expect Urian versus... so Sayff probably will pick Urian. Flux should be picking Poison if they're serious. If they're really serious, they'll go right to Mika. I haven't seen Flux play Mika in a little while, so I imagine right now Poison is probably the more comfortable pick. But we'll find out here in a moment when they are up on stream here.
They might be at the point of the game where they're thinking, you know what, Poison just solves more problems than Mika in my eyes, and all of a sudden they're just a Poison main.
Poison's nasty. Poison's nasty, especially Flux. Flux is the type of player that doesn't get flustered. They play their game and they play it to the T.
Oh yeah, I mean, being a previous Mika main, if not already still a Mika main, then you got to have some courage at least to push on.
From time to time too with Flux, like you will see the Abigail.
Ooh,
I'd be really surprised if Sayff or Sabur, as I like to usually call him, picks the Alex, but we'll see.
Yeah, I can't imagine Alex really being busted out in this bracket, but I would love to see it hype wise for sure. Maybe if it's a whole lockdown, like. You're up a game, you lose a game, you got a character swap chance, and all of a sudden you're playing Alex. Why not? Just for the mix-up, right? Some players can do that. That's a cool thing. I'm not that kind of player, for sure, but I know I've met plenty of players who are just able to swap like that in tournament and succeed, and it's just incredible to me to have that much mastery over different types of styles. On the fly, right? I do want to see as well, though, just how far West Coast can take it here, because I feel like this is definitely an East Coast leaning bracket with 6 out of 10 players being from East Coast, but we shall see. We shall see how it all shakes out.
Yep. And so it looks like there was a mix-up on the back end with the invites, but the match, just confirmed the match that we will see is FluxWaveZ versus Sayff. It is a winner semi, so I imagine the next match we'll see after that will be the winner of CeroBlast and DB Gen 13 versus Umerogan, but we'll find out here in a moment.
Oh yeah, no worries there. We're just getting started soon. Yep. Players, as we've gotten word, are in lobbies, so just wait right there, y'all. We got matches coming up in just a second here. But no, as we get started, though, before we jump in, back to Street Fighter 6 real quick. real quick. Drive Fighter 6. How do you feel about
it? All right. Okay, let's. You're really gonna go there? You're really gonna go there, bro? Let me tell you, if you don't like Drive Impact, get good, bro. Stop being a scrub.
It's not a negative thing. It's not a negative thing. I'm just saying.
Stop being a scrub. Okay. Let's be fair.
You're right though. You're spitting.
People just need to take time to learn the game. That's all it is.
Yes, exactly.
You will find a way. And maybe you're not wrong, right? Maybe Drive Impact is a problem, and we just haven't had enough of it yet. But I think it's too early. That's my 2 cents. It's too early to be like, hey, there's a problem here. So it looks like we are jumping into the match, and
darn.
We are getting mixed up 50-50.
I do want to say though, like, while it is like as I've named it, Street Fighter 6, I don't think it's a negative thing. It's just a new style of game. It's so dependent on how players manage drive that it's a whole new thing to learn. So like you said, we need time to really absorb this game. But let's absorb this matchup right now. Poison versus Urien. Let's get into it, yo.
Yep. So this is I don't, you know, as much as, you know, I see these guys play in the East Coast, I rarely see these two play. Sayff tends to, I don't know if it's a scheduling thing or maybe they just prefer to play in bigger tournaments. But Sayff usually will appear during Next Level, NLBC, Street Fighter 5 tournaments, and Flux will play in Digital Havoc as well as some of the other tournaments. So I don't see this matchup too often, but this could go either way. FluxWaveZ, really feeling the heat right now, needs to turn up the heat here. Sayff is just walking and doing whatever he wants. That's okay though, because it's still round one. Flux, if I know him, he's going to try to slow this down. And there you go. Yeah, you got a tech or you got a V reversal. Because if you don't, you get mixed. Nice anti-air.
Great anti-air there. Holy on the knee.
What's he going to do? Chose to block. Okay.
Drag him on the plus frames. Good defense from Sayff here. Keep it simple. It's another chop. Towards the corner we go. One grab.
Oh, nice crush counter.
Though.
That's
on the activation. We're burning up. The fire damage. The stack on.
That's safe.
There's the white damage tick. Little trade there. Is it worth it? We'll see.
Yeah, and I don't know if you notice, you see what's happening here is really FluxWaveZ has slowed down the pace of the match. Sayff is still trying to fire on all cylinders here. Gonna get a mix here. Gets the throw. What's the mix? Throws the mirror down. Oh, nice move from FluxWaveZ. Use the EX to get through.
All clean. Intelligent plays right there. I do love the reactions I can save.
Yeah, FluxWaveZ now back on the board here. Is going to want to continue controlling the pace of the match here as much as possible, but Sayff is not going to make it easy. I'm definitely going to test Flux at every single chance that he gets. But looking pretty good for Flux right now.
Gonna need the whip. The legs are gonna have to keep Sayff out for a moment until back to mid screen. The neutral play. Good anti-air. Good air to air. Knees goes in. Another anti-air. Flux is tuned in right now. Sayff cannot find a way out. Little backdash towards the corner. Tries to walk forward with confidence and gets smacked in the face for it. The plan has gone awry. And game one going to Flux. God dang. You can really see just how much Flux has been attuned to playing against Urien too, like consistently jabbing those knees. I don't think Urien even got a chance to do a single knee in at that point. Just jab light every time. Sayff's knees are not so safe. Whip coming in now. They're trying to create some zoning, at least any kind of territory for himself. But Flux not having any of it. Another good anti-air. Both these players are being so patient. And like you mentioned, Flux has really slowed down the pace of the match to the point where they were crawling together. Not a dash in sight. There's the knee. First time it's on block. Doesn't lead to much though.
Once again, FluxWaveZ in control of this match, but Sayff getting Flux to the corner. Now he's got to guess.
Woo! And Sayff really loving those high mirrors too.
Oh, that's not going to be enough, I don't think. Yep, but it's going to go for this up for the fire. Going to chip away with that gray health, and got to check your knees.
That gray health don't want to get hit by.
Yeah, don't want to get hit in those ankles.
Those ankles
so this is a top 8 match.
Burning.
It is first to 5.
Or best of 5, yeah. Ooh. Good follow-ups here. Flux in control once again. There's the throw. But a bust up from Sayff. Here we go. It's Urien time. Time for the throw, but a good jump up from Flux. More than aware. The caffeine flowing through their veins. Adrenaline pumping. Molly. Getting a bit hot on the stage right now. Plus the mirror. No meaty headbutt this time. The Grail piling on once again. Gotta be careful. Oh, but the mirror! Little too much. What a setup from Sayff. Cordell zoning coming in clutch here. Once again, Sayff just trying to fight for that territory, but can it close up this game to make it a bit even? Even so, the cushion of mental ease to go into this next match. They're going into a match point. Runs in with a fireball, good overhead catch. Not the most damage, but enough to put some fear in Flux's heart. And Flux was playing so slow, but now we're seeing dashes. We're seeing a lot more buttons come out. We're seeing jump-ins that are getting punished. Sayff potentially getting in Flux's head. There's the V reversal. Now it's time. Minimal mix. It's back to neutral. Sayff out of mirrors now, but got plenty of damage on deck. The knee, once again, anti-aired. Plus on block. Into the grab for the first time.
All right, 2-0 for FluxWaveZ, and there should be a third match here coming up because it is top 8, so it is a first to 5.
Very nice. Yeah, no, I'd love to see this set go on for as long as possible because he's got some good adaptations going on so far. For sure.
So these guys are going to go back to the lobby. Unfortunately, we didn't change the lobby to first to 5. No issue there. They will continue to play, but we'll make sure to change it for the next one just so the players don't get interrupted. But here we go. They jumped right into it.
Didn't miss too much. Only 5 seconds in. Here we go now. Once again, the neutral from Flux. How is Sayff going to approach this? Gotta keep the patience up. You can't keep walking these whips. Stun bar building up as well. Finds a way through. Sayff getting the grab.
And a little bit tidbit of knowledge during this weekend's Street Fighter 6 beta. Sayff was one of the few players that hit the #1 spot in the ranked lobby on Street Fighter 6.
That's nuts. You know who they played in Street Fighter 6?
I have to go look at the videos. I'm not sure who they were playing, but I was told that Sayff was playing to the point of exhaustion.
Dang.
Here's what I was told.
We only got a weekend for a game you've been that hyped for and looks that fun to play.
The man straight up did not stop playing.
Sleep? Never heard of it. Let's sleep on this match.
He played Ryu first, and then he switched to Ken.
Oh, that makes sense.
Yeah.
Okay,
Thanks, Umerogan. I see you.
What's going on now? Once again, Flux holding on that territory, but Sayff dashing in, finding a way. There's always an opening somewhere. Good V reversal. Gotta hold that positioning. The gray health cashing out right now with the knee. Keep it simple now. What do we extend like that? All of a sudden, Flux pushed him back to mid-screen.
Yeah, there's the V reversal. Doesn't want to hold the mix.
Yeah, very smart usage.
Right in there.
Nice confirm. You're burning up, but you're still hot.
Yep. Sayff looking to stay alive here. It is 1-1 in potentially what is the last match of this set.
All it takes is Flux to close this out. Leader fairly even if you spend that 1 EX. Still trying to spend that EX to get out, but good reversal to need. Some space, some breathing room at least. Keep it simple now. We're trying to juke. One more throw. They've been rare but effective. Sayff to play its only game of its own. And look at the way he backs up too. I love the patience. Waiting for an overextension from Flux, but they're not giving it to him.
Yeah. At this point, this is FluxWaveZ match to lose. There's the mix. Good reactions from Sayff here. And
you gotta love the mirror. Oh!
He still needs one more. At least one more mix. Oh my god, the raw low fierce?
Check the clock, it's Urian time!
Oh, yo! Yo! Oh, yo, Sayff popping off here, saying, "I'm not done yet. Hold this."
A full health comeback. God
damn. It happens. It happens, brother.
In games like these, you love to see it. You love to see it.
Yeah. So yeah, Flux definitely gonna take a second there to collect himself. That is that's a tough one to recover. A lot of mental damage out of that one, I would imagine. But Flux, once again, like Flux he's not the type to get flustered. Even by something like that, he's just gonna pick himself up. He's gonna play his game. You can see like not much has changed so far in the first few seconds of this match. Still going to play the same way he was playing before because it's effective. And he's not going to stray from an effective strategy. He's going to be like, hey, you know what? This is the outlier. You know, it's not part of the curve. It happens. So long as I pick myself up and continue to play my game, that's what he's going to do here.
Oh yeah. And Flux has been adapting really well too. Not to mention this damage output right now, evening it up, no problem.
Ooh, yo, the belligerent EX headbutt. Oh, this is corner though. This is tough.
One more headbutt? Let him know!
No fear?
There's the throw.
Oh,
you don't have courage, what do you have? But
yo, bet it. He bet it. He bet it. I respect that.
You gotta gamble sometimes. Walnutcon, right? We'll double check there. FluxWaveZ already in the corner. Just 10 seconds in. Flux is already gonna find a way out. Really good pressure right now from Sayff. Keeping it simple, keeping it safe. And I love the way they're using reversal now.
Wants to keep the pressure on here.
Instead of cashing out on Mir, they're really using it just to make sure they stay in the game. Stay in their optimal zone. Because clearly they don't want to play neutral against Flux. There's the throw. Now you're in the corner. Whiff throw! All that gray health. All it takes is a touch, and there it is.
Yep, all tied up here.
Yeah, and all of a sudden we are at set point once again. But this time, Sayff could be at set point. Just winning this one round. Plus on block, a little mid check.
Nice shimmy.
Now die.
I love the way Sayff plays. He just does not care.
Yeah, I love how Sayff will not only play slow when he needs to, but also will just full commit because he believes. Gotta have confidence.
Nice anti-air.
Plus on block once again. Does not fall for the grab. Great health building. But finds a way out.
What a set so far. What a set so far. All tied up here. 2-2 in the set. The loser of this is not out, but definitely will have a harder time down in the lower bracket, trying to make their way back up through grand finals to hopefully take the tournament. But yeah, like I said earlier, both these players are tournament winner potential. They're both. I expected them to make it far. The other side of the bracket, it's going to be CeroBlast versus Umerogan, as I saw. That's going to be an interesting match. But all four of these players who are in winner's side top 8 are tournament winner contenders.
Oh yeah.
All four of these folks can have the potential to go to finals in Istanbul here. They're all fighting for it. Man, what a match we've got so far. 2-2, final match of the set here.
This is fantastic.
Right now, not looking good for Sayff. FluxWaveZ with a commanding lead here in health.
But we know how low health Sayff goes now. Anything could happen, but not if you're taking risks like that. A whiffed standing leg kick, and all of a sudden.
And normally you'd be like, "Hey, this is trouble." But I honestly, I feel like this is where Sayff gets really dangerous. He's gonna start taking risks, and they're really calculated risks. They're not just like go YOLO. Smart move there, and now he's got a corner advantage again.
Versus up from
and
Flux.
The scary part is the more damage you do to Urien here, the more charged up he's going to get. He's going to get those mirrors, and then you have a real problem on your hands.
You don't have to deal with mirrors. We've had Flux lose entire games from mirrors alone.
And yeah, FluxWaveZ has been in the corner this entire match so far.
They've had the bait there. Wasn't able to capitalize quite yet though. We've seen another headbutt. Come on, one more headbutt. I know you got it in you. There's reversal. Tackle and chip it out.
Yeah, chip it out. Because he knows he's gonna get the V trigger anyways in the next match. That's all he needs.
V trigger is basically.
Shout out to Z's Nuts in in the chat.
Let's
I see
go.
you there.
Z's nuts.
Z's nuts, another top player from Capcom Pro Tour Canada East. Top 3 right now.
Good pressure so far from Flux still, keeping it going. Just the pure amount of confidence I'm feeling from Sayff. Just to like use the X as a reversal.
FluxWaveZ
even though it's not a
makes
reversal.
a rare mistake here.
There's a throw. One more throw.
Gotta watch for the dizzy here. Oh, gets the roundhouse. Gonna get this position switch. What's the mix here?
This damage is stacked. I love the way Sayff
opening up the
runs
space.
away too.
Oh, it's over.
Oh!
And FluxWaveZ takes it.
Very nice. And it's clean play too. Like you saw
It's clean. No, very clean
Flux really just
from both players. Yeah, it was really good.
Trying to really analyze how Sayff want to approach, how Sayff want to shut down the offense from Flux, but all of a sudden, we saw a lot less reversals from Sayff and a lot more great pokes from Flux. Good stuff all around, truly.
Yeah, once again, you guys are tuning in to the Global Esports Federation Street Fighter V qualifier for Canada. One of these players will qualify tonight to go play in Istanbul in December 14th through 18th against 63 other players from various regions through the world in Street Fighter V. It's going to be really exciting. Unfortunately, we can only send one, so whoever wins this tournament is going full expenses paid to Istanbul. I'm super excited, and all of these players are really good. We talked about who's left playing in the field right now. Let's go take a look. So we just saw FluxWaveZ versus Sayff. FluxWaveZ now sitting comfortably in winners finals. Next up, I believe the next match we're gonna get is the other side of winners semi. It is CeroBlast versus Joe Umerogan. And in losers right now, what I'm seeing is Walnutcon is taking on Cocky. That's going to be a good match. That's going to be an odd one because it's Rose versus Falk. Should be Rose versus Falk. And I see Ronnie is still in the bracket.
Hey!
But I believe they are taking on DB Gen 13.
Oh
they
yes, we
started already. Yep, they're yeah. So it'll be West Coast Fighters Ronnie versus DB Gen 13 in the loser side, top side, and then the bottom side is Walnutcon versus Cocky. So that is actually that concludes that's your top 8 players: FluxWaveZ, Sayff, CeroBlast, Joe Umerogan, West Coast Fighters Ronnie, DB Gen 13, Walnutcon, and Cocky. So that's a pretty good spread. A really good wide variety of characters. A lot of low tiers. Yeah, in the lower brackets we got a Zangief. We have Rose and a Falk. Rose probably not low tier, mid tier, and then DB Gen 13 with the Seth.
Yeah, it's cool to see how much variety we're getting in this kind of bracket too. And so far, no Luke. Crazy.
Well, I mean, he got nerfed. I mean, he's still good. He's still good.
Oh yeah.
And then they cursed him in Street Fighter 6. Like he's still good in Street Fighter 6, I think, from what we've seen, but probably not as good as we all thought he would be compared to Street Fighter 5 anyways.
Right. Well, it's a whole different game in 6, right? Like you're not going to have the same strength that you had in 5 that you'll have in 6 because of a whole different system. But doesn't mean that character can't still be a menace as time goes on. Because I mean, hey, I bet people were hardly even touching Luke for the most part in 6 because they wanted to play any other character after 5, right?
Yeah.
We'll see how it goes.
Yeah, we'll see. Next match on stream is going to be CeroBlast and Joe Umerogan. We're just waiting for them to join the lobby, and then we'll get into it. But if you guys are enjoying the show, make sure you hit that follow button on Twitch. Stop myself. Hit that like button, follow button on Twitch. If you want to find out when we're doing stuff, make sure you follow us on Twitter at the Gaming Stadium CS on Twitter. Yeah, we're gonna be definitely doing a lot more fighting game stuff. We've got some stuff planned for Guilty Gear coming up in the future. We'll definitely be getting on that Street Fighter 6 train. And make sure you follow Suplex and I on Twitter as well. You can follow me at Uncle_Vinch. They're missing the underscore there, but that's all right. And of course, Suplex, I think you're at Suplex Plus on Twitter, right?
Yeah, spelt out plus, but yeah, you'll find it either way, truly. Thankfully, my name is somewhat unique, so it's hard to miss. But no, we've got a lot of good stuff planned. We run a lot of events every week, and if you haven't checked out Pepper already, make sure to check it out, because it is our platform for all things esports events. Well, let me tell you, before anybody else does, it is a place to be for our events. Pepper's been upgrading over time. We worked on it for years, so Truly. You're not going to count there already? What are you doing? What are you doing?
Hey, man. Hey, look. Even if you don't follow us for the tournament stuff, follow us because there's always stuff to be given away.
That's what I'm saying.
You know, enter those
Ever
contests.
catch us live at an offline event? Ever catch us over maybe at a Whitecaps game? I don't know.
Yeah. Hey, super cool thing that we'll share about if you guys are in the West Coast. The Battle Box is now on the road. It is a 26-foot trailer full of gaming.
Yeah.
We will be making stops all over the West Coast in the coming months. As it gets colder, obviously, it will probably be a little bit less. But looks like we're jumping into the next match. We got once again CeroBlast versus Joe Umerogan. I told you there was going to be a Luke, but just so you know, Umerogan is typically known for Akuma play, so you may see Akuma as well.
The synchronization shimmy was so funny.
So unfortunately, this is a West Coast versus East Coast connection, so may not be the greatest, but the players are going to play through it for us and put on a good show.
Appreciate it. Love the Hulk palette right now from Joe Umerogan. Solid color choice with the original from Cero. She's got style.
So this is not so just to give players some background, in the East Coast, this is not a common matchup. I think really the only Ken we typically see is Bumba Snuff, which I believe is he's actually I think from Alberta or Manitoba. And there is one other Ken player that sometimes appears, but not often. So Ken is not a matchup we're used to seeing, at least not in the East Coast. So this may be a problem for Umerogan, but just slowly picking CeroBlast apart here. And Cero playing very patient. I don't know if she's downloading right now. Maybe that's the case, or just looking for the right spot.
We got a best set of 5.
The reversal.
So once we get through it this first match, we'll have plenty of information to work with, no matter who comes out on top. Good throw there. Joe Umerogan clinically breaking down Cero's defense with a counter! Confirm! What a clean critical art. God damn, Cero, she's on fire already!
I see the Umerogan fanboys in the chat. I see you.
Shoutouts. But I get cold as heck with Joe on stream. Oh man. Keep it going now. CeroBlast trying to check him with that roundhouse, but all of a sudden, not paying off too well. There's the rip.
I was waiting for that. I was like, when is it gonna come? It's gonna come eventually.
Yeah, it's not an online camp without DSTP, and another one following right behind it.
All right,
solid gonna get damage output.
Yeah, gonna get the positioning advantage here. Joe Umerogan has CeroBlast against the corner here. What's gonna happen? Good blocking, gets thrown into the corner. The positions are now reversed. CeroBlast looking for a way in.
Umerogan keeping it simple now. Chip out time.
Okay, yeah, gonna go for the chip. Keep it safe. Gonna burn a lot of resources to do that though, and CeroBlast is gonna be close to a full stick of butter, and the critical art here. So he's got Umerogan's gotta pick their spots and be careful. Nice DP.
What a reverse DP anti-air. Yeah, Umerogan trying to play that movement game, in just the right place to punish CeroBlast, getting stuck in the corner already. The X spam for pressure. Want to stick her there for as long as possible. Look at this, the whisk game going on. Yeah.
In my life.
Oh man.
It's a good match though. Both players feeling each other out. CeroBlast gets a conversion here. Gonna keep the pressure on. There's the throw pressure. Oh, missed the second throw.
Umerogan might be a little unfamiliar with the spacing against Ken to really punish.
Umerogan opens up the spacing here. What's gonna happen? There's a throw. Nice tech.
Good tech there. Last chance there for
got
DP.
the EX uppercut in the face. And once again, we're back to the neutral.
Jumps over.
Match could go either way right now. Oh, there we go. Nice jump in from CeroBlast. Earlier, I know DB Gem 13 was pointing out, it's like CeroBlast has really good jumping sense in terms of when to do it. And there we go. We see that right now. Nice clean jump in to finish that match.
Yeah, very nice.
So 1-0 for CeroBlast here.
It's very clear that Cero's movement is top class, not to mention Umerogan's defense and also punish game has been really solid, but...
Well, Cero's been playing for a really long time, too. Like, the depth of experience that Cero has, like, she's very experienced in Street Fighter. So, Umerogan probably being around maybe a little bit short of a time, but definitely still, like, a pretty good depth of knowledge in Street Fighter, but I definitely had to say, like, I believe CeroBlast has probably been in the scene a little bit longer, probably has a little bit deeper knowledge base to pull from, but Umerogan, no slouch there. That match right down to the wire, and right now Umerogan has the lead, but CeroBlast busting out with those DPs.
Here comes the activation. Let's get started now. Umerogan, maybe still familiar with the matchup. Keeping it simple now. Good anti-air. Now it's your time.
And CeroBlast just gonna sit there and block, contend, not looking to make any big moves. Ooh, that could have been bad, and there we go. Umerogan puts one on the board.
There it is. Just one round away from evening up the scoreboard on that set count.
My favorite thing to watch when Umerogan plays is the fan club.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, they come out. They come hard. Yeah, EX wake up DP, good choice. And I don't know if you noticed. I think CeroBlast has only missed a wake up DP once.
Yeah, Cero's reversals have been really clean so far. You can tell the decision making is so solid. And she's had experience, like you mentioned. But how will Joe adapt to it?
The cross DP. Oh, that's gonna hurt.
Ooh.
That's not dead yet. Oh, yo, again? EX DP? Gonna switch the spots? What's the pressure gonna be? I was looking for the throw, didn't see the throw.
Yeah, we were both waiting for it. Joe was waiting for it, trying to put on a button, but not going to be the correct choice this time. Evening up the rounds, CeroBlast is looking to get their second game. Keep it going now. Strong start already. Just 5 seconds gone, and Umerogan's in the corner. Gonna hold this pressure right now. Nice little burst out there, though. Back to mid-screen. Umerogan, no slouch, trying to get that offense going. Here we go. Go for the throw, nice backdash.
Good anti-airs from Joe Umerogan. Has a lot of success. Just keeping CeroBlast out of the air. Oh no, whiff DP, that's gonna hurt.
It's all good for now.
Be careful though. Joe is sitting on full stick of butter, full resources. He can come back any point here. Nice tech. Oh, no, that's it. And CeroBlast closes it out. 2-0 right now. Gonna look for that last match in the set here to close it out and go to winners finals. And Joe Umerogan's got to do something here. But I think so far, like in this set, I feel like Joe's playing really well still. Probably just minor adjustments. We'll see what happens here. I can't see Joe switching characters quite yet. Yeah, no, he's going right back into it. Yeah. Sticking with the Luke pick.
I think Luke's definitely a solid choice. It's just a matter of really getting the chance to spend these resources properly. As we saw, full sticks of butter at the end of last round. No reversals. Only one critical at the chip out. Actually, the previous game, not even that round. We'll see how Umerogan starts spending this time.
Yeah, and this has been an awesome set so far. Like both these players, they're very clearly quite evenly matched here. There's not that much of a skill gap difference. I think CeroBlast is probably just getting a little bit better opportunities here, just based on the data that they pulled from Umerogan so far. So, but yeah, I mean, Umerogan, no slouch in this, has been totally engaged in this set so far, and continues to be with the health lead here.
Oh, nice burst through his reptile. You can't let Zero zone you for free. Not with trigger, at least. Oh, punishes the running roundhouse, and all of a sudden, one throw brings Umerogan a chance away from getting that first game on the board. The stutters real quick. Don't forget, this is East to West. We know what we signed up for. It's online play, baby. Just back and forth, poking the blocks. The XDP from CeroBlast, trying to make sure to hold that momentum. You're already up 2 games. Keep it going now. No time to fold. The zoning from Joe, though.
Oh,
Let's
nice
go, Joe. The show's got their own fan club. The roundhouse confirmed.
Yo, what a conversion. Oh, EXDP reversal. All right, Joe Umerogan still got a chance here.
Joe's out, but
went for something that it didn't quite convert, but still has 1 life here. Umerogan is gonna want to try to get this round here, give himself another 2 lives.
Relatively even on meter with Joe with a slight lead. We gotta make it count now.
Yeah.
It's your last chance, Joe.
Joe has not let Cero jump over him at all.
Yeah, not anymore at least. Good catch on the throw whiff. The shimmies from Joe. Hold up. One more guess away. It backs up.
Right.
I like the patience.
Right now, this match is Joe Umerogan's to lose here. Yeah, there we go. That's it. 2-1. CeroBlast up still, but Joe Umerogan still in this fight, getting closer to evening it up. Yo, is this gonna go the same way as the last match? Go right down to the wire?
Thinking it might just, Vince. You never know. You never know, my man.
Round 1.
With a matchup like this, players as skilled as this, I'm telling you, Joe got some tricks up that sleeve. Maybe even in that glove. It's just crazy how, like as we mentioned earlier, the amount of whiff normals in this matchup is insane.
Yeah, just spacing each other out, looking for the right opportunities. And Umerogan getting in there now. CeroBlast with the check on the EXDP. Say nope. Once again, like I've been counting how many times Umerogan has just stuffed CeroBlast out of the air. It's just get out, don't try to jump at me. You're not getting in.
The airspace is not yours, it's mine.
Oh, went for the throw. Nice. Took a step backwards, made him with the throw and punished it correctly. Joe Umerogan looking at getting back in here. One step closer to evening up the set.
Yeah, if Joe cools out this round right now, he's got plenty of meter to work with too. This could be the chance he needs. Critical art confirmed. Let's burn another health bar real quick, why don't we? Keep it going now. Yo, no slouch. You gotta play it safe against someone like Cero. Nice throw. They're not out of it yet though. Clap back time! There's a trigger.
Yeah. And okay, good stuff. Called out the
easy.
EXDP, smelt the blood in the water. Said nope, not gonna make this that easy for you, Joe. And that's a stun.
I didn't even come that early, but all of a sudden, Joe has been put completely on the opposite foot. Not a lot of meter. Cero almost at full. Match point. The tables have turned.
Didn't anti-air that time.
I'm loving the use of EX Toxic from Cero to try and really test Joe's reactions.
Wow, nice confirm. Off the stand light.
The momentum from Cero has been so good.
Yo, the
Joe
spacing.
stop it right now. Joe can put in Joe right in the corner.
Oh,
jump
bad.
in.
Finally, good jump in from Joe Umerogan getting in there. He's going to want to keep the pressure on here. He's got to watch for that EXDP.
Ooh, Joe! It's now or never!
No, it's still in.
Strike
There's
throw.
a V reversal.
Strike
Get
throw.
off me.
No trigger now. Look at the. Whoa! What's the throw in the face? No fear.
Oh, you're just doing the
A wall
jab?
of jabs.
CeroBlast? All right. Well, yo, what a set. What a set.
You can really see both players trying to just ease their way in, inch by inch. Like, get me in there. Let me get a roundhouse real quick. Let me get a fierce real quick. But nah, not today. So about to sing, and you're done. You're done. Really good play overall, truly. The jump-ins were clean. The movement was crisp. The testing of Joe's reactions after she realized
Dude, that was a good set. That was
Joe
a
was
really,
actually entering
really
properly.
solid set.
Fantastic play. You love to see it.
All right,
That's why CeroBlast one of the best.
Yeah, let's take a look at the bracket. So winners finals is set. We're gonna get FluxWaveZ versus CeroBlast at some point. On the losers side of the bracket, we are gonna get. So right now, as I see it, I believe
We got
the matches that we
and
get, we got
DB
Sayff versus DB Gen 13, and then Joe Umerogan versus Walnutcon. So there is only one West Coast player standing left in this bracket, and that is CeroBlast in winners finals. All these losers matches are really good as well. We're gonna find out from our ops team who we're gonna get up next on stream here.
We're getting there
in a few moments.
Oh, you hear that? You hear that, Vince?
Yep, it looks like we've got winners finals. FluxWaveZ versus CeroBlast, and then I think what we'll probably end up with, if I'm correct, is going to be losers semi after that.
Oh yeah, let's go. Let's go. It's time. No, I'm liking the momentum right now.
Yeah, well, let's keep this momentum up. Let's get through this. It's better for the players, especially on these weeknight tournaments.
Oh yeah, work tomorrow.
People will just want to play. It's after work. They just want to get in. So, So next up, we got FluxWaveZ versus CeroBlast.
Oh yeah. And don't forget, stay hydrated, y'all. Hope the players drink some water too. I'm telling you.
Yeah, hydrate. Always hydrate.
It's a good stream, but we're screaming here. Got games to watch.
So this is also going to be all the matches left are all best of 5, so first to 3, and it's going to be really exciting. FluxWaveZ versus CeroBlast. I really expect FluxWaveZ to push CeroBlast to push the action. I expect FluxWaveZ to play the FluxWaveZ game of I'm not going to react to you. I'm just going to do what I want to do and how I play the game. But we'll see, and then obviously, whatever the outcome of that is, it's going to be a tough match in run through losers. Whoever makes it through, Sayff taking on DB Gen, Umerogan taking on Walnutcon, both very. My expectation, if I had to do a prediction, not to be a little bit biased here, but I predict that loser semi is going to be Sayff versus Joe Umerogan.
Okay, I'll hold you to that. Let's write that down, chat.
Analyst desk says so.
Oh yeah. I do want to mention as well, though, Cero has been putting in a lot of work to compete in these current recent brackets, and I love to see how she's been adapting not only online but also in showing up to offline events as well. And when it comes down to it, the West Coast Street Fighter scene is pretty damn strong, but for the amount of events the East Coast scene has, I'm a little jealous, not gonna lie.
We're Toronto especially. We're pretty spoiled. Montreal, not so much. Not at least for traditional fighters, but they have a really strong anime fighter scene. Shout out to the UMAD crew.
Oh yeah. Damn, look at those new bundles too. God damn, Capcom, stop chilling. It's time for matches. Flux versus Cero.
Oh, nice call from Cero. You see what she did there. She used the EX Tatsu to slow down her momentum and totally made FluxWaveZ whiff that Crushing Fierce.
And we've been noticing that really get creative from Cero, not only in speeding up the jump-ins with the EX Tatsu, but now we're seeing slowing it down with heavy Tatsu. The brain, the cranium on this kid.
Yeah, FluxWaveZ definitely taking time to test the waters here.
I mean, hey, you got 3 games. Get some download going.
The jumping Tatsu got over the whip there.
Ooh, just runs in with the throw. Bristle blocks, no problem. And the patience from Flux, you gotta play it slow. But Cero's more than ready, you can't get overactive. Ogre eager. Cero's giving him space too. More than happy to. Sitting in the fire, unfazed. Slowly getting back that gray health. While Flux has been overly patient, the critical arc confirmed from Cero bursts out.
I don't agree with that.
A little bit heavy to spend on that kind of comeback, or that kind of closeout for a round, but the round is yours at least. As expensive as it may be. Now Flux is
Alright, Flux,
got the ball in their
Flux
court.
pushing Cero to the corner now.
Reversal one more time from Cero. Woo! Solid jump in, strike throw. It's the throw. One more time. It's the throw. One more time. It's the throw. I'm telling you. What for the 4th time? Make it 5. Keep gripping. And there's a low check. Finally, with a 6th attempt, Flux completely scrambled. I'm telling you. There is no greater mix than throw once again. God damn, Cero, you're violent.
That might be a little bit of latency in play, I think.
Quite possibly. Again, it is east to west. Remember, people. This is pretty brutal for protecting throws.
But Cero definitely closing off strong there.
Round 1. Fight.
Flux jumping right back in. Let's see if there's an adjustment here. Once again, not able to anti-air. See if Flux was just waiting to download here.
Pokes from Flux, not leading to much. Plays pretty even. And it looks like Cero's the one playing more patient than Flux right now.
Nice call out on the DP. There's going to be optimal punish here.
Holy damage! XDP one more time. I'll let him know you'll do it.
I'll expect it to
That's
throw.
That's with that fear in their heart. Good throw attempt, but again, a little bit too early. One more throw. Hey!
The overhead?
Low into overhead. Cero. Mix Meister out here. Keep it simple now. Ooh, punish from that far. HDP reaching. Flux again trying to find any momentum.
CeroBlast just not.
None.
It's like, I'm gonna disrespect you. I'm just gonna keep going for it.
Yeah. At least for one game, right? You want to put that one game of just way too many DKs into their heart so they respect you that much more. They have to. Otherwise, it looks like this.
All right, CeroBlast up quickly, 2-0. Here is winner's final set.
And how do you clap back after a game like that, too? After you've been disrespected like that, after you've been run over with DPs. What's the real answer other than just blocking, hope for the best, and letting Ken then run up on you for free when you're a zoner?
We might see a character change here. We'll see. Nope, right back into it. So I'm going to collect myself. Flux might even be playing the long play and saying, hey, you know what? I'm going to take this winner's final set, collect data here, and come back in grand finals.
Yeah, nothing's quite more valuable than a winner's final set to really just get the down of your opponent. Not the first time we would have seen a solid comeback out of losers because of a good winner's final set download. But bursting out, Cero finding a way to the other corner. On the move, EXDP letting it rip. Flux with a full optimal punish this time. Yes, whip extensions into the molly. Yes, indeedy. One round over to Flux. The comeback starts, I think right about now. CeroBlast, I don't know if they want that timeline right now or not. They might want some more games for some more download, but I'm pretty sure they want to move to grand finals nice and easy. Roundhouse connecting from that long range. XDP plus frames, playing it safe for Flux again. That DP stitched into the chest of FluxWave.
That jumping is so long. All right, here comes Flux. Here comes Cero. Nice blocking from FluxWaveZ. Uses the view reversal to get off me, and that's a punish?
In the corner now. Jabbing a way out. Cero respecting. No! Gets hit into EXDP! You gotta confirm those, Flux. You had the game in your hands, and now you're just a touch away! Nice punish. On the board, Flux survives! And we're going into game 4. Whew. Cero, are you able to close it out this time? Is it going to be another 3-1? Could it be? Could it be? You never know. I'll tell you what, though. These players definitely keep you interested.
Yeah, for sure. But I think there's some adjustment is happening here. Flux is recognizing what's going on here. And leaving strategically leaving some holes here, definitely in his block screens, waiting for things. Challenging a little bit more.
Some of them play pretty crazy. Flux gotta play different. The whole environment of online is such a different beast. A little early jump-in attempt. Air maybe.
Yeah. Cero's got him right where he wants him, in the corner here. Oh, the crush. That's gonna hurt. That's dead.
Well, she's gone.
Flux not gonna take a chance here.
Yeah, better to spend and be sure than to potentially lose the round. Not spending it up. Cero, it's your time to clap back. Sliding meter on deck. She's been waiting pretty patiently. Until
a
you
good
rip a
punish.
raw DP? Woo, one more time. All the confirms here. Keep it simple now. The reversal there. They're having none of it until you get anti-air for your troubles. We're held stacked on for Flux. Gotta take it slow. I love the little walk down from Flux. Keeping Cero back so he can react to those approaches, no problem. One more dub for Flux, and now we're at game 5. Adaptation's coming in clutch.
Definitely
It's crazy.
adaptation, and I expect it from someone like FluxWave. But CeroBlast playing really well as well, identifying some spots where it's just, you know what, I'm going to test it, I'm going to see where it takes me. It netted CeroBlast a 2-game lead here, but now all tied up. CeroBlast going to go in now.
Anything could happen on this one. The dash out. Stun bar is so full, but good reversal. There's a chance to breathe till you get hit by the Hadoken. You're stuck back in the corner with no resources. There's a damage jump in. FluxWave finding an opening. A gasp of air. Careful now. There's a attack from Cero. Nothing but great for Flux.
Heavy overhead? Yikes.
Heel dropped. Good
Nice
anti-air
anti-air.
immediately from Flux. Here we go now. Again, Flux is trying to keep Cero in check. Not letting them party too hard. But she's eager. She's ready to go into the corner with Flux. Ooh, good roll out there from Flux though. Finding a way. Plus block. No DP out yet from Cero. There it is!
Yeah, there it is. You're looking for it.
Good reversal to the fireball. Flux trying to hold their momentum. Cero, you need one good touch potentially to build that meter.
Oh, nice dash and throw.
What a run-up throw.
Oh, there we go. Oh, it cancels out of it. And it's dead.
Whew. The activation not going too hot for Cero, and it's a round apiece in our game plan situation right now. East versus West. Winners finals, baby. Who's gonna get the comfy seat in grand finals with a nice 3-game lead, huh?
Yep, look at all that chip already. All of that's chip.
Yeah, Poison, the name doesn't mean nothing. The chip you feel from this character are neutral. It's getting clipped by certain whip moves. I'm telling you. Cero's not whipping
This match could get turned around either way very quickly.
Yeah, one jump in. One trademark CeroBlast jump in here. Which is something we haven't seen a lot of so far. We've seen a lot of anti-airs.
Wow.
Flux has conditioned Cero very well. There's a jump in, but no reward yet.
Yo, what a nightmare.
Closing the gap now. Reversal's out. Reversal back.
Both players like, get off me, bro.
Don't touch.
Nice anti-air.
Good anti-air. Cero.
Wow, look at the cross-up.
One throw. Jump in. It's the cross-up. You're in the corner now. But jabs out.
Oh,
And it's
I don't know
critical.
what happened there.
I think we're living.
It's not over yet.
You're in the corner once more.
Oh, it's
Oh,
over!
great!
It's over!
They confirm on the trigger, and it's
They
critical.
confirm!
Flux, you've done it once again. Game 5 going.
Yo, that's gonna keep me up at night. That's gonna keep me up at night, brother. FluxWaveZ down to the wire, gets that final confirmed, sending CeroBlast to the losers bracket, and gonna sit firmly in grand finals, a spot that FluxWaveZ is very familiar with. Yeah, we're gonna take a look at what the results are on the lower side of the bracket.
Take a quick peek. Maybe go for a break in a sec. We'll see what's going on here.
Yeah, we may need to go for a break just to let the match. Now it looks like the Umerogan match may have just finished. But we'll take a look here. But what a winners finals match, bro.
Yeah,
what a winners
seriously,
match.
that was actually godlike.
a lot of adjustment from both sides. Yeah, I mean, like, elephant in the room is a coast to coast connection. It's probably not fun to play in terms of just the randomness. The RNG is probably pretty high, but both players still played really solid, adjusted as it went to the connection. Just said, hey, you know what, we're gonna play more safe, gonna take a couple extra seconds to see what happens. Worked out for both players. Both players picked a lot of good spots to take advantage of that situation. And no, both players played really well. I can only imagine what that match probably felt like to play it. But unfortunately for CeroBlast, FluxWaveZ able to close it out, go to grand finals.
Oh yeah.
And we'll see who comes up next here. Joe Umerogan has just won their match, so we are waiting for the results of Sayff in TP Gen 13.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Okay, we're gonna go for a quick break, guys. But once again, you are watching the Global Esports Federation Street Fighter V Qualifier for Canada here on the Gaming Stadium. Make sure, if you want to find out more about what we do, make sure you hit us up on Twitter, twitter.com/thegamingstadiumcs, as Suplex flexes the cup.
I let them know, yo. The tea is hitting too good right now.
All right, cool.
For the stream.
We're gonna take a quick break, folks, and then we'll be right back.
Don't go anywhere, yo.
What's up, guys? Welcome back here for the Global Esports Federation Canada qualifiers for Street Fighter V. I'm joined by Suplex here, my homie, and my name is Uncle Vince. And yeah, man, what a bunch of sets so far in this tournament. Just got news that DB Gen 13 took it 3-2 over Sayff. That is an upset. DB Gen 13 really stepping it up in the last year. Sayff, definitely a very strong player, has been really consistent for a really long time. So it looks like, just going to walk through the bracket a little bit here. It looks like it's going to be in the winners, in grand finals. FluxWaveZ is waiting. Losers semifinal is going to be DB Gen 13 versus Joe Umerogan. And then on the losers final side, we've got CeroBlast waiting, potentially to go for a second round against FluxWaveZ if they can win in grand finals. So yeah, what a tournament so far.
It's been sick. It's been sick. I really want to see how Joe's Luke will shake up the bracket for DB Gen, and then CeroBlast waiting for them in the next round. We'll see who makes it out back to grand finals against Flux. But I do want to consider a possible character swap. We haven't seen one yet, all bracket, but we both know these players aren't just one tricks for these characters. And for an environment like this,
I don't think you'll see any character swaps at this point.
Really, no.
I kind of see right now, like Flux might in grand finals. I don't know how much he wants to play with his food. It's pretty risky. CeroBlast is really good. I have seen him start, the first set of grand finals with an alternate character and then switch to Poison. I can't, with the way that winners finals went, I can't see that happening. DB Gen 13 is probably going to be Seth. Joe Umerogan definitely going to be Luke. And then, if we don't know what's going to happen there yet. If DB Gen 13 wins, it's going to be his first match against CeroBlast. If he doesn't win, Joe Umerogan will go for a rematch against CeroBlast. And once again, that was a close match. That was a close set, so it could go either way. Umerogan could take revenge. It could be FluxWaveZ versus Umerogan, which is a Digital Havoc Capcom Pro Tour Canada East Classic. That's happened multiple times. That's an ongoing saga. But here today, we're talking about global esports games. The winner of tonight's qualifier will go to Istanbul in December 14th through 18th to compete in the championship there against 63 other competitors from different regions of the world. That's going to be really exciting. There's definitely some smaller regions where perhaps those players don't normally get a chance to shine. They don't get a chance to travel out of their region to play in things like Capcom Pro Tour. So it'll be a good opportunity to see kind of how this all pans out. Who might come out of the shadows? It can still happen. For a long time. I'll use an example, Tekken as an example. We talked about Korea being on top for a long time, and then there was the Pakistan saga, right? So it could happen. Street Fighter 6 is just around the corner, but I just overheard we are about to jump into the match here. So it is going to be losers semifinals, DB Gen 13 taking on Joe Umerogan.
It's time. I love bringing up Tekken too because that storyline has been so hyped to watch. But now,
DB Gen picking Ken? What is going on here?
Hold on. You said there would be no characters.
I don't think I've ever seen DB Gen play Ken before.
With a purple and pink fit too. Looks like an 80s athletic outfit. Do some jazzercise right now. Good DP anti-air. Joe, not asleep just yet. It's getting late, but not that late. These players are up and at it. DB Gen trying to find their way in. But they're not giving an inch yet. Walks out of the throw. The XDP rips, and all of a sudden, the first round has been cleaned up by Joe.
Round 2. Fight.
Moving to the next, how will DB Gen adapt? The reversal, of course, wasn't the best choice at that point in time. Too risky, not enough conditioning yet. Joe holding a lot of control right now. Reverses out. One more DP. Ooh! Look with the ignorance right now. I never heard of a count out of the corner. You've been there all day. solid pokes, is playing it slow. Joe really letting GB Gen just run into his punches, no problem. Let's see DB Gen axes back, because if we've learned anything from this bracket so far, it's that patience is key. These players have been really patient all day today. Everyone but Sarah. With the perfect rushdown movement. We'll see how it goes. We'll see how it goes.
Yeah, all right. 1-0 for Joe Umerogan. Sorry, I got distracted there for a moment.
No worries, no worries.
And yeah, no, a strong start from Joe Umerogan. I'm hearing what sounds like a character change. We are back in the lobby, so...
All right, who's up next? Who's up next? Because surely...
It's got to be Sayff.
We don't get it.
It's got to be Sayff.
It's got to be. It's got to be.
That or Sagat.
We don't go back to the same characters. There's no way. Not seeing Alex from these
jump
players.
Back in here. Yeah, that's what I expected.
A solid choice.
No, TB Gen's Sayff is really good. Especially coming off a big win against a player like Sayff.
You're finally getting some of the variety in these players right now. Call a punish. DB Gen letting it rock. With the throw. We're moving just fine. We're going for the absorbs, but need something to get started here for DB Gen. There it is. Here we go.
The mix.
You never know where that foot will go. Low or high. Go for the absorb. Go for the throw. Put 2 whips into a throw of their own. Joe holding the lead right now. Just barely. Joe almost used the absorb to approach. That patient play you'll love to see. There's the absorb. Woo! Catch the meaty. You on the bad end of some mix right now. Gen holding that good offense. And Joe burns through all that V trigger until you can afford the critical alert. No problem. Use up the rounds at the cost of all your meter. It's worth it for the round, but can you survive the set?
Final round.
Full meter for DB Gen. Critical alert available, no problem. We'll spend it early so we can start building back. Overhead blocks. Was that a mid? DB Gen playing it pretty slow. Solid offense, nothing too overcommittal. Keep it going now. I love the shift back. Try and bait something out. Joe's still swinging on his opponent, even though he's out of game. Ooh, the guidance into the overhead. All that patience just to get cracked open. And there's a critical art confirmed. Saving it just to try and end this round out. Is it enough?
It's the end.
Bam!
Yep, DB Gen playing a strong second match here in the set. Tied up 1-1.
Oh yeah. You know what time it is. I know y'all in chat. Y'all want it to be Joe time. But for that game right there, potentially for the next, it might be DB Gen time. It might be. You never know. You never know.
Round 1.
We can right back into it. Salt right at the bat. I love the absorption usage. DB Gen, but right now it's just not paying off quite enough to keep using it. I'll play it slow. Both players, which one still gotta handle the momentum with the other player. The kind of tempo they like to rock with. Trigger popped for Joe. And now it's time. You go with a huge damage confirm here. Keeping it going now. Solid throw. Joe tried to find an opening, but DBGen gave it nothing. Meter advantage for Joe, but 1 round away for DBGen. Let's make this a game 3 situation with a lead. Nice little cushion. Could be the most important round of the set. You never know. Look at the way the two players are spacing too. The absorption just like that. DBGen finally getting a handle on the movement from Joe. Finish reversal. And the crush counter leading to some big damage now. Trying to spend it all.
Ooh, big boy damage.
Mix up attempt. That's crazy. The orb punishing the reversal. It's time! Tons of meter on deck.
Damage.
Good tech. Joe's still awake, still alive.
Oh, uppercut.
Trigger popped, walks out. Ooh! You can't just throw that out.
Oh, yeah.
And there's that shit. Very solid from Joe clapping back. The price was high, but we're one step closer to being on the board. One more time. Ball throw escape. Here we go. We're trying to hold a neutral advantage here. Still fishing for that absorption. With the throw,
oh,
and there's
it.
the stun.
So Umerogan going up 2-1, sorry, in the set.
Plenty of space to work with now. Joe, you were just one game away going into losers, finals, and fighting that. Wait, was it a rematch? No, it's not a rematch.
Yeah, it would be a rematch against Cero.
Cero? Yeah, okay. I thought it might be, but couldn't quite be 100% sure.
Fight.
I'm gonna run that back. The chip is nice, but need not to confirm here. There it is. Joe following along the suit. There's reversal throw. And DBGen not scared. Good tech as well. Woo! Joe cashing out now. And to play slow without trigger. Got the orb. DBGen's gotten cracked open every time, but the same mix won't work again. Oi! The absorption, and now it's time. DBGen lifts the throw.
Oh,
getting jabbed.
And he got
in
the
stomach.
and he got the check. That sucks. All right,
Well,
Joe
look, he had
Umerogan
it.
looking to close this one out and seal his spot in losers finals. That's a punish.
That would be swell, wouldn't it? Come on, Joe fans, give me energy.
Oh, nice shimmy.
And Jen whipping a lot of throws.
Yeah,
this
gotta be
set. It's
careful
rough.
here, DBGen. Close to stun, gets out.
Another whip throw. Look at the gray health too. But the mix again
Oh, the
works no
reset.
problem.
Oh, no, that's it.
Solid confirmed.
Joe Umerogan closing it out. Going to
My
losers
man.
finals. Gonna get the rematch against CeroBlast. It was close the first time they played, so this could go either way. But
Yeah, that match
unfortunately,
against her
DBGen
earlier.
closing out his run here at the Global Esports Federation Street Fighter 5 qualifier for Canada. Really good showing. A surprise win, definitely against Sayff. So congrats to DBGen for placing well in this tournament in a very stacked bracket. Next up, we are going to get losers finals. CeroBlast versus Joe Umerogan. This is a rematch from winner's semi, where CeroBlast beat Joe Umerogan very closely in the at the final round. And we're going to see how this one turns out. Let's see if there's any adjustments from Joe Umerogan. As we saw earlier, FluxWaveZ taking on CeroBlast, narrowly coming back and taking that spot for Grand Finals. So FluxWaveZ is going to have 2 lives in Grand Finals against whoever is the winner of this match now. So we're going to get these players lined up here. But once again, the winner of tonight will go to play in Istanbul at the GEF Global Esports Games in December 14th through 18th. It's going to be a good one against 63 other players from around the world. It's going to be a good one for the they're going to represent our great country, Canada.
All right, all I gotta say is Cero, Joe, Flux. How bad do you want to go to Istanbul? How bad do you want to go?
So the real question is, who do you like?
True.
Are you going to roll the West Coast? Are you going to roll the homies with the West Coast?
You see, I would be a West Coast supporter. I am from the West Coast. I'm from Vancouver. But I've been enamored by FluxWaveZ play.
Okay, let's ask the stream. Yo, stream. Who do you like?
Yeah.
If you like CeroBlast, press 1. If you like Joe Umerogan, press 2.
Oh yeah.
Let's see.
Who do we got? Can we get a poll? Oh no, we can't get a poll. Damn. I would love to get a poll.
Gaming Stadium showing the bias, West Coast bias.
The broadcaster bias. Here we go. Losers finals, baby. The run back of all run backs.
All right, CeroBlast starting out strong. Wow, just running through Joe Umerogan, and there's the stun.
CeroBlast really make sure she etches the sound of that DP to Joe's ears. A perfect KO starts us off. The mental damage that can have can be devastating.
It is the era of online, Ken.
Woo! We saw him shimmy on that grab. Joe left unaware, whipping DPs for meter, and all of a sudden, your health bar could be cashed out. Not quite enough. An EXDP whip. Joe, I'm sorry, my man. I think CeroBlast wants some more.
Ken wins.
That might be the case. God damn. A double perfect start off losers finals? Come on, man.
Yeah, that's a tough one. That's a tough one. But you know what? Umerogan, no stranger. Oh, is that a character switch? Or a false start?
Flux.
Maybe?
Tell me right now. Flux, tell me right now you're playing Mika. Tell me. Tell me.
No, it's not Flux. It's Umerogan.
Oh, yeah. Of course. Flux is sitting in grand finals, no problem. Yeah. Oh, wait, if it's Umerogan, then...
Is that a real match, or is that a button check? I can't tell. I think that was a real match.
That looked like a real match. I mean, there was definitely good baits, good pressure. There was a little bit of defense, so I mean... I don't know. Surely they actually playing.
Is this a switch to Akuma?
Could it be? Oh my god, it is! It's time. Y'all thought you were ready. Y'all aren't ready. The
right,
Demon
this is
Joe.
Joe Umerogan's real main character. We'll see how this one turns out.
The Lion Akuma himself. But just CeroBlast just chipping him out. Look at the pokes right now. Ooh, good whip punish.
Well, that's punishable.
There we go. Joe had the advantage until they overextended just a bit to chase down Cero, and then they take the first round.
Round 2. Fight.
Here we go. The DP's rip, throws are being teched, players are online. I'm liking the jab check so far from both players, trying to really feel out tempo once again. Get new fuel for Akuma versus Ken. Like you said, you don't have a lot of Kens over there on the East Coast, so...
Yeah, there's not a lot of Kens here, so this is kind of a rare matchup for us.
Rocket rip and it connects! Holy! No DP this time. Damage coming in hot. Once again, Zero just playing it slow. Waiting for that one confirm that they need!
That's not
Looking
enough.
good.
Oh, it is enough.
And
Holy.
that's enough! Woo! The Tatsu pickup afterwards? That's sick.
Ken wins.
Damn, Zero, I didn't know you got it like that. 2 games, swift and clean, to CeroBlast right now. God damn. Joe, I'm sorry.
Yeah, we'll
Joe
see what
fan
happens
base,
here.
I'm sorry.
Gonna jump back into it. Gonna stick with Akuma.
It's a long road ahead. But right now, anything could happen.
Nice. Neutral jump fierce.
Yo, Joe, you got that dog in you, dog? Time to wake up. Smell the roses. But Zero ain't no slouch. We here on the West Coast, we don't sleep like that. It's all pressure to the bait again, making Joe whiff. Damn, she's good. 1 round away from taking this losers finals. CeroBlast on a speedrun attempt right now to get into grand finals once again. Get that run back against Flux. A double run back. Joe trying to keep it simple. Nothing paying off too much yet. Another throw tech from Zero. Oh my god, another Zero! Completely tuned in. The download might be complete already. Joe, what do you got now? I'm sorry, my man. It's now or never. Full meter on deck for Joe. Gotta find that one touch and cash out. Get your popped. We're out of the corner at least. But what does it get you other than leaving you at a pixel? All of a sudden. Oh! Oh! Damn!
You hate to see it happen.
Oh!
I hate to see it happen, but we're gonna get a rematch for grand finals. FluxWaveZ takes on CeroBlast, but CeroBlast has a mountain to climb. She has to win 6 matches.
Yeah, it's not gonna be easy. However, they've been quite the tear. The momentum, the warm-up they've had, getting into this grand finals, this could be the run they need to make it to Istanbul for the December 14th through 18th Global Esports Federation Finals. I'm telling you, this is a chance CeroBlast needs. It's now or never. After a match like that, a double perfect and a 3-0, what more can you ask for?
So next up, it's going to be the rematch of grand finals here already. The last match of the night. It's going to be CeroBlast coming through losers to take on FluxWaveZ.
Hell yeah. No, it's been an incredible game so far. Incredible tournament so far. Just to see the amount of actual head-to-head knowledge checking that have been happening between each player. The East Coast to West Coast difference in play is so pronounced when you see it coming from CeroBlast. The amount of momentum that she carries when she plays is just nuts.
Yeah. So I think our ops team is getting this last match lined up here. It's going to be FluxWaveZ versus CeroBlast, and they're coming up now. Here we go. Grand finals. Will we see a reset?
Get ready, chat.
Let's see what both these players took away from that first set here. But Zero played a really strong set against Umerogan, coming off hot.
Let me know who you got, chat. 1 for Zero, 2 for Flux. Cast your votes now, or forever hold your peace. Grand finals, best of 5. All the knowledge you've accumulated from this bracket so far. Time to show it off. And don't forget, once again, this is an East to West Coast connection. They're fighting through the fire and the flames. Solid walk-up throw from Flux. Full confidence here.
Oh, stuffed, but no punish.
Rubber Reggie. Might be time for a jump out and then throw him right back in. Cero not slacking on the offense. There's no escape from her right now.
Round 2. Fight.
Keep it going out. A jump in attempt and the classic anti-air from Flux. Has seen it a million times before already in this bracket. Cero, what have you learned? What information do you have that we don't? Right now it's working. Flux has been chilling in grand finals.
That's the leg.
Might need a bit of a warm up here. Stalled throw attempt.
CeroBlast getting in there.
Woo!
Taking one game. It's got to win 2 sets though.
Can win.
Yeah, it's just a start. Just a start. You have time. You have time, Flux.
This is what happened the last time too, right? So keep in mind, like I said, FluxWaveZ still has 2 lives.
Yeah.
So he has a whole other set he's got to lose.
No problem there. Not to mention, like, the amount of adaptation Cero has gone through already is a lot to make it through here, to make it back here to Grand Finals. And Flux has been sitting pretty in Grand Finals for quite some time, so they might be a little bit ice. Gotta warm up a little bit. Stall throw. Gets the counter to a stun. Surely it's not enough quite yet. No, not yet. So just running up. Like, fine, I'll take my turn. You're gonna let me. Nice punish there, but not enough to close the round. Cero runs up, gets some good damage on the board, and all of a sudden Flux is in the corner, takes a throw. Takes another! Can I get one more? Not this time. Flux is ready. Reversal, gets grabbed via troubles. We've got 3 on the table. Can we make it 4? Low DP. Flux pushing out.
Oh,
Yes,
that's
DP
a
rips through the flames!
that sucks.
Ugh.
That sucks.
The first half whiff too, so you'd hope you're ready, but not this time. Flux is throwing out hitboxes now, hoping Cero runs into him. But playing it slow and simple. Cero just walking their way in. She's ready. Solid damage on deck here for Flux. XDP blocked. And the
Called
trigger?
out again. That's the second time this set.
No. Okay, good.
The
Okay.
jab check.
Yeah. If if Flux lost that round, oh, could have been rough. Could have been rough. Gotta pray to the lay-based gods. Run semi-roll back here. Little mid checks here and there, low checks from Flux.
Look at that gray health.
You have plenty to work with, but not able to crack Cero open yet. Oh, crush counter! It's a throw reset. Still getting a nice amount of damage on the table. Flux finally cashing in on that gray health. Almost enough. Trigger activation. Good jump out from the throw, but here comes one more.
There we go. FluxWaveZ, 1 on the board. Getting closer to closing this tournament out.
Poison wins.
Flux looking ready. They've warmed up to the Ken matchup. They know how Cero fights. You got the cushion of one more set just in case. You're allowed to be calm.
Yeah,
cool,
I think
collected here.
Flux is just going to try to close it out here. I don't think he's going to take that chance.
There's no need. There's no need. The patience is all you need at this point.
Fight.
Let's try to play it slow for now. So while you have that chance, zone them out. Take your chip damage. think above all else, you don't want to push his stamina to the limit here, going into a set 2. Oh, that late Hadoken hit. Woo! But a roundhouse out. Flux confirms here. Flux hacking damage on the table. Quick activation. It's Molotov time. There's no escape now. And look at that gray health just piling up. Woo! The trade almost sealed the deal.
Oh,
Easy
nice
punch
call
from
out
DP.
from Flux. Just waited for it. It came and punished.
Solid defense right now. All it takes is that
Will we
patience.
see Flux take the lead here, or is Cero gonna come running in here?
Yeah, the offense from Cero has been really great so far, but it's been slowed down so tremendously by Flux's offense and neutral play. And this trigger has been a real nuisance so far. Oh, Cero getting a hang of the spacing right now. Starting to feel it out. Wasn't for the throw. Confidence building. Goes for one more. Gets countered for the trouble. Flux finding a way out now. And all of a sudden...
Look at the damage.
Woo! Less trigger available now for Cero. 2 bars on deck. This could be a catch situation. But you gotta get in first. And Flux giving nothing. Just found a way in. It's now or never. There's one throw. Ball defense, reversal. Great
Oh,
help!
what a dash and uppercut.
Woo! It looked like it was
Jeez.
all but over. But Cero with full confidence runs in with the DP.
Blows right through the fireball. Nice check
Solid
into super.
confirmed.
Gonna be a big chunk of damage here.
What you need is CeroBlast right now. That comfortable lead of health to make Flux scramble a little bit. Make one wrong mistake. But right now, it's all correct guesses. Solid anti-air.
Oh no! Committed to the combo. Got punished. Flux still sitting on a full stick of butter here.
Potentially take just one confirm here for Flux to end this out, send out this game. But a catch from Cero. Puts him on the back foot, stuck in the corner. Good anti-air. Oh, the confirm! Molly! Yeah! That's what I'm talking about.
Not dead yet though.
Hold the phone.
Oh
Oh! It looked so good. It looked so good for
no!
Flux.
You hate
But
to see it
Cero
happen.
hanging in there perfectly. West Coast represent.
You hate to see it happen.
The spacing was just ever so off. You get that punish on Cero for the fireball.
Round 1.
That's all it takes, though. Those couple pixels can be the difference between you and Istanbul. And to speak for Istanbul, Cero just one game away from resetting the bracket, and then being just one set away. For a free flight, free hotel, nice little vacation, play some video games. Why not, right? One of 64 lucky chosen ones from each region across the world. Look at the patience from Flux right now. Oops! Stuffing Cero out and comfortably walking up, giving 5 stars across the face.
Round 2. Fight.
Ain't over till it's over. FluxWave's still in this.
Cero takes one game to close it out. What adaptations can you make at this point? What's up with the throw? ESTP
that's
on
gonna be a
there,
big
wake up!
punish. Look how much
I know
damage
you were
that's doing.
crazy.
Yikes.
I know you need a straight jacket. One more
that's
time, let him
260
know.
again.
It's time to get crazy. It's now or never. Next Tatsu, not gonna work out too well. That's one DP. He shifts out. And a
And the
punish.
check, yeah.
Very nice. Flux! Evening it
Tournament
up.
point here.
This is
Tournament
it, y'all! This could be the game Flux needs to get that free trip. We will not see Flux in December if he wins this match. I can promise you that. He'll be grinding day and night.
Yeah, December's gonna be a big month for Flux.
Unless CeroBlast, how bad do you want it? I know you want it, but how bad? It's about time. Show them what you got. She's been working hard for it already. Truck through the losers bracket. Fought online for this long. How long could the mental hold out, though? The stamina of both these players can only be tested for so long. That game 5 is already hitting limits. Solved with punish from Cero. Reversals out, keep the turn. Ooh! Flux trying to find a way out, but Cero ready for it this time.
Look at that damage.
Huge damage output here. Could this be enough? Not quite yet for the stun.
Gotta watch that DP. Oh no.
What a confirm from Cero. 1 round away from resetting the bracket. West Coast is still in it. That's what you got, though. Solid rip. CeroBlast stacking on damage now. Here we go. Cero, you have single-handedly put yourself
That's a bracket reset
into the next set. It's an even playing field now.
Ken wins.
Flux don't want to get you too much. That was straight up the biggest download set you could ask for. So if you can't adapt properly now, that's all you got.
Yeah, I'm gonna see. Very curious to see what Flux comes up with. If he's gonna stick with poison.
Yeah, if we get a character swap wider way on the next set, that could be interesting. But also extremely risky. I don't know if that's really the answer. I don't think it is. I know Poison's doing great against Cero right now.
Pick.
Yeah. All it takes is just really making sure that you're holding down that offense, and also hoping the online doesn't get to you too much. We know how the players feel right now. We can only assume it's a little brutal at times, just a little bit.
Yeah, definitely a few drop combos from both sides.
Yeah, that's all right. That's all right. Once again,
all right,
we have
here we
Game
go.
Stadium.
Getting in here.
This is it, y'all.
Nope, sticking with poison.
Global Esports Federation Street Fighter 5 Canada Qualifier Bracket Reset.
Fight.
It's about that time. It all starts now. Solid reversal out. CeroBlast trying to hold their turn. Get a chance to play in this match, and here we go. Good throw tech for Flux. Don't go too crazy now. Flux trying to find a way to the corner right now. Not finding much. Love the way Cero's playing it slow right now. But a really good jumping from Flux. Time to cash out. No trigger pop? Oh,
Doesn't need it.
The
Doesn't
trade.
need it.
Very nice.
All right, here we go. Still in the first
game.
match of the reset here. Looking good for FluxWaveZ so far. Oh, there's the DP.
That was a solid DP ender. Again, Cero just loving the usage of those reversals and also being quite masterful at baiting the opponent into never knowing when they're coming out. Ooh! But the overhead? It'll be more than enough to close this round here. If you don't spend the X, that is. But a throw's gonna be more than enough. I'll round that piece in game 1. Sarah holding on tons of meter right now. Critical action now. Keep it simple now. Flux is really trying to hold down that zoning. But CeroBlast winning out with the fireballs. And there's the XDP. Looks like a charm. Flux confidently walking out of the corner. Qualifier is available. And there it is.
Yep, that's it. All right, 1-0 for FluxWaveZ here in grand finals.
Impressive. Truly impressive. After a reset like that, you think the mental might be hurting just a little bit, but we're hanging in there. No problem. No problem.
All right, so I'm quiet because I'm worried. I want East Coast to win this. I want my boy Flux to win this. Represent Montreal.
Yeah, that's like your son, yo. Like one of your
Plays
children.
in every single tournament that I put on. I respect it. But CeroBlast, really good player from the West Coast in Vancouver.
Here we go.
We need more East Coast versus West Coast when Street Fighter 6 comes out.
Oh, definitely. It's almost destined to happen with every Street Fighter that comes out. Has there ever been a Street Fighter that came out that didn't have an East Coast West Coast tournament at some point? Ooh, Zero into the sliver. Well, that sliver could be just enough to bring it back. A jab, not enough. Trigger popped, and there it is. No time for a fireball. You got whips to block.
Round 2. Fight.
Plus on block. Catches her trying to jump. Very nice pressure right now. Anti-airs coming in close, and all of a sudden...
But I've seen that enough. That's not happening again.
Yeah, Flux fully caught Zero's tempo at this point. Stun bar filled out. All she has is one touch.
Oh, the call out.
There it is.
That's 2 for FluxWaveZ.
Very nice. This could be the speedrun right post reset. I'm telling you. The download was maximized in that first set.
I mean, he called out the TP. He was getting hit by that before.
Yeah. Not anymore. All that matters is the most recent match. If you're not adapting to the most current present player that you're fighting against right now, you're not caught up. And right now, Zero's a little bit behind. This is your last chance, Zero. Set point for Flux. Let's put it on pressure. But the damage coming up from Zero. There's one grab. Overhead attempt. No dice this time. Roundhouse. Nothing but chipping the block of Flux. Flux trying to heat up the battlefield right now. Playing it slow though. Got plenty of great health on Zero. Cashing in on it too. Zero playing so
right, yeah, Flux
reserved.
just picking his spots, not getting overcommitted here.
Zero knows she can't overcommit now. It's all on the line at this point. You can't go crazy.
All this chip though.
It's so brutal.
I think Zero's gotta watch out for it as Flux continues to chip. It's building up resources for the next round. So, and Zero's not really making Flux burn a lot, and it's still pretty close. It's one combo for both players here to win. Ooh. That's gonna hurt.
He shifts out overhead. This barely catches, but the toes, but the whip. You can't play the fireball game in mid-range against Flux.
Poison reaching out, tickling those toes.
And just one round away. Flux, you could earn yourself a ticket to Istanbul right now. You got it, real? Do you got it?
Let's
Do you
go.
got it in you? Let's go, Cero. Flux up at set point. There could be plenty more Street Fighter 5 to play. All I gotta do is make it happen. Meter on deck. At least one EX bar to work with. There's a throw to the corner.
All right, yo. In the corner.
Oh,
Oh, wow. Got out of the corner.
Flux fully committing. Follow confirmed from Cero. Damage piling on. Gains the lead.
Nice block on the overhead. There's the activation.
Flux right in the anti-airs, but Cero's still holding the lead. What a
Yeah, I don't know if you
tag!
noticed what you saw there. Flux waited. He was like, I'm going to wait, see if an EXDP comes out. And it didn't come.
Yeah, Flux is definitely ready for these EX reversals.
Flux sitting on a ton of resources. CeroBlast also sitting on full stick of butter both ways.
Great health right now, though. There's so much chip to be had for Flux. Same thing goes
Flux
for
has
Cero,
burned
though.
all the resources here. Oh, gets the
Left.
grab.
And there's a ton of
That-
damage
so
for
much
one
damage.
grab.
Oh, that could have been bad.
Flux, you're potentially one touch away. What's the option?
16 seconds on the clock. Is Flux going to try to wait this up? There's the low fierce for the anti-air. 10 seconds. There we go. Catches the EX. Tatsu. Oh my god. FluxWaveZ closing it out. He is our GEF Canada qualifier and is going to be going to Istanbul in December to represent Canada in the finals. What a crazy, crazy, crazy set. I can only imagine.
Let's go, champ.
I can only imagine. Yeah, the connection probably wasn't good. It's you know, we'll talk about it another time, but yeah, it's like, you know what, it's Street Fighter 5. We're in the twilight of Street Fighter 5. Street Fighter 6 is here. What an exciting way to sort this out. Yeah, no, congratulations to FluxWaveZ for winning it. And they're gonna have an opportunity ahead of them. And yeah, once again, thank you to the Global Esports Federation and the CEA for giving us the opportunity to run this for them. Congratulations to everyone who played. And once again, shout outs to my boy Suplex for holding it down on the mic with me here. And shout outs to the production team over at the TGS office. Thank you so much for helping us put this on. Mason, Daz, you guys are great. And once again, thank you to everyone who tuned in to watch. That's it from me. I don't know if we got any other Street Fighter 5 events on the horizon, but please check out Vancouver Street Battle. It's the home of the FGC in Vancouver. Also make sure to check out the Capcom Pro Tour. Both Canada East and Canada West, they are concluding. I think it's the last two qualifiers are coming up in October and November, and then finals will be happening in December. So make sure you check that out. Follow your favorite Canadian players. Shout outs to everyone who played tonight, and once again, yeah, that's it for me.
Yeah, truly. No, thank you. Like, again, I can't emphasize enough, like you've said, the players that come out to play tonight, put everything in their soul, and also braving and trudging through the online, making it happen to play for us today, to give y'all a good show at home. Thank you so much. And thank you at home for tuning in, having a good time with us. And yeah, once again, this has been the Gaming Stadium. We're here running events for y'all every week if we can. If not, we'll catch us online. Follow our Twitter to keep up with us. And yeah, right. I mean, I've been Suplex Plus. My man's right here. You've been Vince. Other way.
Yeah, the mix up. Awesome.
Yeah, we'll play some games sometime.
Yeah,
man.
thank you guys for watching, and we'll catch you later.
Truly. Thank you all so much. Have a good night.